Say, hey, I'm Grandpa Eric and welcome to my garden. Today is part 2 in propagating our pothos plant. All of our cuttings now are rooted and it's time to put them in some pots. And I'll show you how I do that. Also, I want you to stick around till the end because I'm going to tell you how to get my free houseplant maintenance and propagation guide. And you don't want to miss the joke of the day. Well, we took the cuttings and we put them in the jar on the 6th of September. And today is the 27th of December. These things were ready in about 3 to 4 weeks. Had lots of nice roots on it, but I haven't done what I should have done. So today we're going to pot up the pothos, and this is what we're going to get when we finish. And I'm going to show you how to make these. You can have a nice gift, or we're going to sell them for about $5 a piece. Only cost we have is the pot and the soil. We'll make a little money on those. So here's how we do it. Coffee filter, fill it up with soil. I'm going to do it over the bucket. Spilled it on the table anyway. That's why I do them outside. I'm going to take the rest of them outside and do it. So we don't care if we spill some soil. All right. Got us nice there. And we're going to make ourselves a hole in the center like this here. See what we got. Ah, nice leaf. That one's got a leaf with 2 roots. We'll lay that off the side, over the edge. Lay that one over the edge. That leaf is okay. It's got a nice root though. That's 3. That's 4. Let's see. Those are a little small. Let's pull this one out of here. Oh, look at that. What a mess. Let's see how many we got in there. We'll just pull one out. I'll use a green one since that's what we're using on these. I believe that's 2 green ones. It is. Okay. We're going to pull this twine off here. Roots are way too long, so I should cut them off. Of course, I don't have anything to cut them with, so I'll break them off like that. And I'm just going to pull that out. Nice root, lot of leaves. We'll just stick it in there like that. And see, do we have another nice big leaf? Oh, look at that one. Nice. We'll stick it down in there like that. And I'd like one for the other side. So I'll find one here for the other side. Oh boy, look at that thing. Look at that thing there. Leaves and roots. Put it there. Now we're just going to put soil down the middle like this. And push them all up in the center. Just pull them all up into the center like this. And turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Push them down. Turn it. Now, doesn't that look like a mess? Well, it is. But when those catch, start spreading out, and we prune it, we're going to have a nice plant there. We got little trays to put them on. We'll have a nice pothos. Stick around for the joke of the day. But remember, the joke of the day is not for children. Well, this old couple goes to the doctor and they tell him, you know, things are pretty good, but we're not remembering things like we used to. Our memory is fading. You know, I walk into a room and I get there and I can't remember what I came in here for. So, Doc, what can we do? And the doctor said, well, did you ever think maybe it would help if you write things down? If you need something, write it down. The wife said, no, that's a good idea. We write it down. So that night, they're sitting there watching TV. Wife says, honey, would you get me a bowl of ice cream? He said, you know I will. She said, would you put chocolate syrup on it? He said, sure I will. She said, don't you think you ought to write it down? He said, well, I can remember ice cream with chocolate syrup. That's no problem. She said, yeah, but how about nuts? I want nuts on it too. Can you put nuts on it? He said, yeah. She said, don't you think you ought to write it down? He said, I can remember ice cream with syrup and nuts, no problem. She said, yeah, but I would like some whipped cream and a cherry on top. Don't you think you ought to write it? He said, I can remember to make you a bowl of ice cream with chocolate syrup, nuts, whipped cream, and a cherry on top. So she goes in the kitchen to make it, and she's waiting, and he comes out and brings her a plate of bacon and eggs. She said, you forgot my toast. And that's what happens to old people. Thanks for joining me. I hope you'll subscribe to our channel, and if you like what you saw today, hit the like button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. If you'd like a copy of our free houseplant cheat sheet, just put your email in the link below and I'll send it to you. Again, thanks for joining me right here in Grandpa Eric's garden. See you soon.